We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Florida Illuminati.
Stare into my eyes and know that to look into my eyes is to look into the eyes of evil. Just kidding. It's Greg. Hey, how you doing? Tedsallis and the apps, and at my side, as always, is the lovely and the talented Padme1138. How are you, my love?
Good.
Takes a big. Did you drink your hair?
Almost
Drank some hair. And with us today, as always, who's appears to be cleaning an aquarium right now.
Cleaning an aquarium
is our good friend ObDaOG. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, guys. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Nice weather. It's got a little cool today. So instead of the blasting furnace of heat that we're used to, it's actually nice and cool. We have the windows open. The cats are all turned on because there's stuff to smell and things to see.
There may be a point in the show where I'm going to have to run and go remove.
They throw themselves against screens.
Cat from a screen.
We live in Florida, and we're surrounded by an army of billions of lizards. Little lizards about yay big to about yay big. And they're everywhere. They're like bugs. Literally, when you walk out our front walk, the whole sidewalk almost like is moving with these things running off. They're crazy. There's so many lizards. And so they, of course, will invariably get on the screen, and then the cats get all fucking torqued up and start hurling themselves at the screen. And it's
literally,
yeah, it's great. So you're just big boom, boom, or even at glass, they will throw themselves at glass. They're complete fucking morons. So that's always fun and an adventure here living in Florida. Dun, 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 dun. Plus we have tons of venomous insects and plants.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Where?
And snakes.
Oh, well. Yeah.
We have a lot of venomous shit. Yeah. You're constantly getting stung. There's like those stinging nettles.
I did get bit by an ant the other day.
Crystal got bit by an ant. So you can
And don't forget the ever toxic Florida man.
Florida man, yes.
Florida man.
The worst of the worst.
Yeah.
He's a special breed of cat. So getting into it, we are looking at, we had quite an active, I would say exciting week in the world of digital card apps.
Did we?
We did. There was a lot of stuff happened that we've been waiting for, much anticipated news and drops and cards. And it was pretty exciting. It was, I don't know if it was fun, but it was exciting and it was eventful compared to the last few weeks. So that have been dreadfully predictable and dull.
You need a lozenge? Wow.
Always.
Dude.
I need a perma lozenge, yes. So starting out with tarot cards, obviously Christmas is in season here in tarot cards because Halloween is Christmas for tarot cards, I always say. You know me, I always say that. And so the last of the Weapon Art Masterpiece cards dropped yesterday. That'll be available. I think they're for like 72 hours. And then there's more to come. There's something more happening with the Masterpiece set. So we'll see if we maybe see some Chantel Handley like we did last year. The new set that they had this year is pretty nice. And Chantel Handley's been showcasing a lot of the stuff that she's been working on Twitter because she apparently can work really fast. And so because she works in pastels, like oil pastels. You remember those? Do you ever use oil pastels?
No.
They're an incredibly messy medium. They're very, very difficult to control. I would say not quite on par as with watercolor, but it's a very tough medium to deal with. They're these waxy, super soft, waxy. They're almost like eyeliner, like that consistency. They're really a very difficult medium to work with, but she does beautiful work with it and really does a beautiful job with the skin. Skin is a very difficult thing to render realistically, and she does a beautiful job of it. So hopefully we'll see some of that, but who knows? I don't know what it is. And then they've got a bunch of other sets that are still going. The Jed Bryan sketches, which are, they're not that good, but I pick them up since I'm doing Pandora every few days for her. masterpiece. He will bleed every last coin out of my account by the end of this month. It's only the 17th, and oh boy, there's a lot of shit left to go in tarot cards. Are you doing anything in tarot cards, John? Or are you still sitting on those coins for me?
Oh no, my coins are gone.
Did you really? What'd you
Yeah.
put coins on? I hate those coins, John.
I blew them all on the masterpiece. The weapons, they're out of here.
Yeah, it's a nice looking set and well worth throwing at. Hopefully, hopefully you still got some left, because usually like the last week, like the countdown to Halloween, usually those last 7 to 10 days, he'll have something up his sleeve that runs right to Halloween night, and then the next day everybody just flops into a chair and waits for Christmas. That's what I always do.
Okay.
So if you notice me just laying in a chair on November 2nd.
Now, how is that different than...
Oh! Okay.
Oh!
I spent a lot of time in that chair. Yeah, I like my chair. So, yeah. So that was it basically for tarot cards. Still kind of waiting on a decay base. I'm about, I think I counted, I want to say 9 cards away from a second set of fire cards for the year. So that's good. That's coming along nicely. That's coming along nicely. So should be wrapping up affairs on tarot cards soon. And I do want to talk to Previn before the end of the year to get a sneak preview on what's coming in the near future. Speaking of people we talked to and got future plans from, Neon Mob, Joe Walls had mentioned in passing in the interview that I did with him recently that they were eliminating the unopened packs from Neon Mob, which is a vestige of the earliest days where you could get promo packs. Basically, they had codes, and you'd go in, you'd hit the code, and it would give you a free pack of cards. And a lot of people would just save those packs. And I didn't realize I had so many of them unopened. I had 90 unopened packs. And so what they did was the other day, they opened all the packs to get rid of them. So I go to my, most recent opened, and I can't find any of the sets that I've been collecting because they're 90 packs down the line from all these packs that automatically opened. So that was kind of, so there were some folks on Facebook that weren't too thrilled about that, but it's a bump in the road, and I got over it. I bitched. I like to vent, and then I'm like, okay, I feel better now. So I vented my spleen about that. And there's a couple of new sets coming. There's a new Jared Scott set that just came out. It looks like for Halloween. So now I'm working on 2 Jared Scott sets at the same time, and it's a lot.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff going on there with Halloween.
Yeah. So. And then they're kind of blowing out some old sets that are kind of close to Halloween themed. I think they threw out some extra free packs and stuff just to try to close the books on some of those old sets. So that's what they're doing there. So that was all really for Neon Mob. In the world of blockchain, really nothing happening at all. I'm still waiting to hear from Woody about what his thing is and what's his property going to be and stuff. But we got him a nice bunch of folks for the beta on that. So waiting to hear more about that. In the fabulous world of bunt, kick, and slam, the 206 came back for another wave on bunt. That's a pretty popular set. They have some pretty cool super rare, epic, legendary, all the levels of really cool shit there in that set. And you can get a lot of stuff in those with coins if you're very, very lucky. You doing anything in bunt, or are your Orioles, put a dagger in your soul, John?
No, the Orioles weren't as, terrible as I thought they'd be this year. But no, haven't really been vacationing there like I kind of normally do. I don't really have much in the way of credits. Those have been kind of drained just from all the other previous sets.
Yeah, I don't do much there. Early in the season, before the season really started, I was doing stuff just out of boredom. But then I got bored with what I was doing out of boredom and stopped. So I really haven't done much in there. I throw every once in a while at sets like 206 or that retro thing. They're in the off season now, yeah? Or are they in playoffs?
Yeah. No, they're
Post.
it's not the World Series. The World Series is next week.
Okay. So but they're definitely in the postseason and stuff
Oh
starts
yeah.
to fall off as they get narrower and stuff like that. So all those guys are trying to get those pennants. Remember when I said they get the pennants and how proud you were that I knew something? I did it again. So that was great. So I haven't done anything there. In kick, they changed the way that they do. They've always had these SIGs with they have like a base one and then they'd have a gold one that you could only get in the diamond packs. Well, this year they've changed it over very similar to what they've been doing in bunt, where they have a bronze, then they have a silver, and then you have to meld 3 silvers to get a gold. But you can get the silvers with coins. So that opens up the cross trade market a little bit for kick. You're still going to have to deal with kick guys, which is not that great of a time most of the time. But it is possible if you pull those silvers to maybe get something in Star Wars from the kick guys with those, assuming they ever open packs. Usually they just save coins. So that's different. I actually did go in and pull 3 of those, and plus a bunch of the bronzes, and then I'm still shopping around trying to find the right British guy to trade with those. Those are the Bundesliga. That's the one that started with the SIGs this week. So Tim had popped up and mentioned that, so I thought I'd get that in there.
Did Tim call in with a bunch of kick stuff?
He did not.
He did not?
He did not. You're ragging him now. He's gonna. Next week, we're going to have a 40-minute segment from Tim. He's going to call it in 3-minute sections. Because that's all our voicemail will hold is 3 minutes. So it'll be quite an editing job for me to do that. So, and it'd be funny if each 3-minute segment he did in a different place. So there was jump cuts between all of them. You know, one time he's outside, then he's inside. Now he's on the toilet, then he's in a closet, and then he's in the kitchen in front of open cabinets for the people.
But they're audio calls. How would you?
No, he calls them in. He does videos. So he gives me videos.
Oh.
Edit him. You haven't seen him. You don't watch the video version.
No, I don't watch the video.
So, yeah, but he does. He sends in little videos and stuff. So that'll be great. So that's what happened. That's what happened in kick. And then slam. Honestly, have no idea. Didn't pay any attention to anything on slam this week. Barely collected my coins.
I haven't opened slam in like 6 months.
6 months. Wow. So, but you don't
And
even.
I think that one time I did open it was by accident.
I meant to be open my spam folder and accidentally opened slam. They're right next to each other. That was a mistake. So Disney Collect, they dropped a couple of cute things. They had a Tigger set, which apparently it's the 20th anniversary of the Tigger movie.
Yeah.
Something like that. Did Tigger exist before that? He must have.
Yeah, but he didn't have a movie.
Okay. He just became wildly popular 20 years ago and seems to have maintained that.
He's been wildly
I love
popular.
Tigger.
He's Tigger.
Tigger's hilarious. He's so fun.
It's a wonderful thing about Tiggers.
He's so full of
Tiggers
fun.
are wonderful things.
Yes. He's unflappable. That's what I like about him. Nothing gets him down. Yeah. You can count on that with Tigger. So I like him. And then they also did a set that's just dropped yesterday for DuckTales, which I guess a new season is starting. She's opening the DuckTales, and you collect it.
Because I saw that list. I was DuckTales, like DuckTales. What?
One of the variants is woo. There's a variant that's woo. So that's fun.
I might need to get that.
Yeah,
I've got a buttload of diamonds I'm sitting on from my VIP deal last month.
I was so tempted. That's a funny show that we watched the DuckTales.
I like that you get the award as soon as you finish something. That's cool.
That's on the common sets. They do that on all the common sets.
So?
Well,
so?
I was just saying they do that on the common sets.
Okay, then.
I like it, too.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, they're so cute.
This is my Jack Benny pose. You get this?
Nobody's getting that.
Nobody. They're so young. You know who Jack Benny is, John?
That.
Nope.
You don't know who Jack Benny is? Oh my! Wow, he's a funny guy. Check him out. Check me out. That's what our cats say all the time. Okay, and then so that was it for Disney Collect. Marvel Collect, I want to say that I have done almost nothing in Marvel Collect, and I would like to urge any of our listeners, any of our viewers, you should go and listen to the Scuttlebutt podcast because
They know what's going on.
they know everything that is going on in
Everything
Marvel
about
Collect.
Marvel.
And if you like Marvel Collect, honestly, you're doing yourself a disservice by trying to get any news here. Go to the Scuttlebutt guys and get your news because they're fantastic. They're in depth. They got all the takes. They understand all the mechanics. I can't even scratch the surface of what those guys do every week. So props to them. That's literally my note for Marvel Collect. Why are you listening to stop right now? Listen to the Scuttlebutt podcast, and when it's over, unpause and come back, and we'll be into Star Wars. Just that quick. Boom, just like that,
Boom.
man. Yeah, like fucking 15 minutes. Bam, we're right into Star Wars.
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly. I'll be
Here we go.
keeping it weekly, baby.
All right, keeping it weekly, series 3. All right. Sunday, top choice, editor's choice. It was a nice one. I liked it. I thought it was a beautiful looking card. It was the Hammerhead Corvette
That was cool.
smashing into Star Destroyer. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Referred to pivotal role
Yes,
in
the
Battle
pivotal
of
role
Scarif.
of the Hammerhead
Yes.
Corvette to actually hammerhead.
I
and
saw
smash
somebody in
into
the
a
feed
spaceship.
going, "Oh, all you're gonna do is bump into them and then they fall. Why? They're in space." I'm just kind of like, "Wow, you are overthinking the fuck out of Star Wars, bro."
Wow, dude.
There's a lot of other
Wow.
problems.
There's a lot wrong there.
Yeah. So,
A lot wrong there. Okay.
but it was cool. You're right.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous card. It
Beautiful.
was really a gorgeous card. Mwah.
Gorgeous.
Although I was expecting to see some other way that Han Solo was going to be in debt or something.
No, they
So.
should have had him paying off his debt. He's got those.
Han Solo pays off his debt.
He's got all that loot from A New Hope at the end. You know, he's loading his loot. I
I don't think he ever pays anybody off with that, though.
don't know.
I don't think so. The Gilded Galaxy, speaking of Han, it's going to be a Han and Chewie, and it's a cartoon like I think it's a Forces of Destiny
Yeah.
image. So that's cute. And Heroes, also known as the Not Hera set. This week it was, surprise, not Hera. It was Baze. So he's a hero. And the droids, I'm not forgetting droids this week. Droids was R1G4. So all you R1G4 fans,
Get out there.
get out there.
Get that. I had a
They
lot
were
of trouble remembering to get
Yeah,
marathons this week.
yeah.
Really tough.
Wednesday, featured creature with the workbench nonsense. It was Acklay, which I had thought the Acklay was the award, but it's not.
It's not.
Korg is the award.
It's not Acklay. It's the Acklay.
Oh, excuse me.
The Acklay.
Excuse me, you freaking crab legs.
It's like the is it the
Did he go to the Ohio State?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. or the bass player for U2. It's the Edge. It's not Edge.
Don't start it. Got you too. Don't
The
don't
Edge, right?
don't go.
Isn't it? Am I right though? Is he the bass player?
No.
He's not. What does he play?
Guitar.
He plays the guitar. A bass is a type of guitar. That's technically wrong. I'm still wrong, but he's the Edge. You don't go, "Hey, Edge, how you doing?" And he gets really pissy about it and goes, "No, it's the Edge. Thank you."
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
All right.
The
Ass.
Acklay.
The ass. Okay. Thursday, fan choice tournament. Everybody loves fan choice tournaments, and everybody loves politicians this time of year.
I like
I mean,
how they
we
tried to
can't get
trick
enough.
us. Somebody actually in our group got tricked by that. The
Yeah, I
Princess Leia and the Prince
Well,
Lee.
why are you jumping ahead, you ass?
So funny.
The ass. Why?
That's funny.
Do you want my notes?
Yeah, I want to do marathons in a minute too.
You're such an the ass. Yeah, so fan choice tournament, it was Kreen Mirage against King Machu Picchu, or however you say his name. And then, as somebody already spoiled, it was Prince Lichar versus Princess Leia. And he was actually on top, listed first. So people accidentally voted for him.
Lichar. So, I mean,
Prince
it's
Lichar.
basically Charlie.
No, it's Lichar.
Okay.
You're an ass. Friday was villains, and it was not Trudgeon. It was Ushar. He's not as good.
No, not the best.
He's not the best.
He's not the best.
And then today, who knows what we're gonna get for the concept?
Well, we'll soon
because
find
the
out.
first week we had that awesome Disco Lando Inferno card, and then last week we had that monkey looking thing. So there is no telling what we're gonna get this week. So that's that. And that now, what are you doing?
Oh, I was accepting horde trades
Okay.
and looking at trades. But yeah, I'm hoarding like a motherfucker. That's what I'm doing. That's what everybody should be doing. So yeah, meditation chamber is still stuck at 11.
Still,
it's
been stuck there for a while.
Yeah, it hasn't moved lately. Somebody did pull one of those 1 in a million Han quotables.
Well, there's only one, right?
Right. No, I don't think it's a 1 count. It's just 1 in a million odds.
Oh.
For however long those are available. So it's possible it'll end up being a 1 count, because why would anybody still be pulling those? Unless they were specifically pulling for the 1 in a million.
Mission accomplished to them.
Yeah, somebody got it. So I don't know what it is.
Oh,
I got to change that background. Thank you, John. Thank you. That's nice. Here, we'll go to Joe Biden's America. Oh, God. Oh, Joe. Taxes are so high right now. Everything's on fire.
Don't have health care.
My health care is out of control. My health care taxes.
There needs to be a gif of Crystal laughing maniacally in front of fire.
Hey, Snippy, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Snips. You're never too late. A wizard is always arrives precisely when he means to.
Exactly.
So that's fine. So yeah, so somebody did pull one of those 1 in a million, so that's great. The big news, well, in addition to 54321, was they finally released the monument requirements for Wave 1 and Wave 2, and there was some expected and then some unexpected. Number one, they were looking at they said they were looking at numbers for possibly increasing Wave 1 because they're dirt.
It's been around forever,
and there's too damn many of them. Turns out there's 500% previous base in Wave 1. So like your next, I don't even compared to I think S6 or something. There's no way they were looking at S1.
S6 isn't a good comparison though.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, the numbers are pretty much lining up with S1 numbers. They're up there, at least in the millions.
Well, it's funny because in S1, those melds were 5,500.
Yeah.
But this time they went to 20,000, which is a big fucking shocker for a lot of Horde complete.
Well, a lot of
guys.
prospectors, a lot of speculators and prospectors, got to 10K and they're like, mission accomplished.
On multiples.
That's and then they're sitting there and now.
I'm gonna hoard 10 different characters to 10,000 and then sit back fat and happy and wait for my prize. Well, guess what? No, you don't.
I get the whole outcry. They hoarded the 10K, they want their monument, but at the same time, the whole spirit of monuments in the beginning was, for hoarders who collected as many copies as possible of
just to collect
the one card.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not like this is to reward all the collectors who, collected 5,500 of this card and went to the next one. It was designed as a reward for, and I'm not saying it's verbatim, but pretty close. Collectors who collected as many copies of a single base card as they could. So, in keeping up with that monuments, I don't hate the 20K.
No, I don't either.
No.
I mean, you say,
it hurts a little, but it's not unattainable because
it's not next week. And,
yeah,
we
it's
got
not
till
next
fucking
week.
next year. They said
yes,
early
2021.
That could be fucking
it
March.
Could be, it's probably going to be sometime in January, and then it's probably going to be there for like a month.
I don't think it's going to be in January. I think it's probably going to be
February.
Later than that. Early. If they'd have meant January, they said fucking January. I think they mean early, sometime in the first quarter of 2021. And that could be anywhere.
I can see him doing March.
Huh?
I can see him doing it in March.
That's still technically early 2021.
Yeah.
So
I think
but I don't
way to go. And we see people in the feeds that are just like bailing out. Okay, that's it. Fuck it. I can't make it. I made it to 10,000. I can't go any further. What are you doing? That announcement has kicked the ass out of hoarding like crazy. I mean, it's gone bonkers how much hoarding is going on right now. And a lot of people are just now deciding I'm going to get one of those monuments and starting from scratch to go for 20K. And a lot of those folks will fucking make it.
Yeah. No, I mean, when
we looked at percentages for S6, the average monument came out to something like 1.7% of all those possible cards in existence. I guarantee you that even at 20K, that's way, way under 1.7% of all those cards. There's a lot of possibilities to put together. And everybody doesn't have to do fucking Ray. Everybody doesn't have to do Child and more popular ones. There's a lot of characters to choose from. Choose somebody that's not so fucking hard, man. Come on.
And it's even funnier because, there are a lot of people in the feed going, oh, trading 8,700 Padme for 8,700 Leia.
What are you doing? What
you have time.
That's insane. I just to just bail on, and like to try to, I saw that too. People switching from one to another, I was doing this, but now I'm going over to this easier one, which I can sort of understand. But when they're so far up on numbers on the one they were on, it doesn't make any sense. Now the flips, and they did raise I feel like they're going to push out.
Yeah, of course they will.
I think they went for the high to see where it is.
Of course they will. It's just going to be like the Rise of Skywalker monument.
I think they'll land on 15K. I think 15K feels like
I think 15 is reasonable.
That feels okay to me. And I like at 20K, I'm ready on one of mine already. So I mean, it's not a hard one. It's Jana, but I'm ready on that one. I don't have to hoard one more fucking card for that one right now. And my secondary, I'm like really close to 15K. No, I'm sorry, I'm 16K on that one. So if they back down to 15K, I'm good as gold there too.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's like the 20K. It was like, it hurts a bit, but it's not unattainable. But I don't see them actually having the stones to stick with 20K.
No,
they won't.
Too many people are belly aching.
Oh my
too
gosh,
loudly.
they're all just immediately the wailing and hue and cry.
Well, plus the fact that they announced it on the Digicast.
Yeah, on the Digicast.
So they had a live tweet stream, and Mark's like, "Hey guys, can you stop spamming the feed with your hate? Just go to the article, and post your comments there, and we'll see them there." Well, how are you going to see them there? Because that turned into a hoard post. Everybody there is like hoarding so-and-so, or bailing on. It's either salt from people that are quitting and bailing out, or people that are like hoarding like a motherfucker. And more power to us. And they should get this into rotation. They should have a weekly hoard post, so that every week it
that
raises.
Would be nice.
Yes, so that people can get in there and hoard. So they'll
But
push
yeah,
out.
so
They'll push out.
Absolutely.
Wave one numbers are that they're attainable. They're doable. Because there's plenty of time and there's plenty of cards.
Yeah, it's a lot of base.
There's a lot of base and there's a lot of times. But, they'll probably drop it down. The Wave 2, I was really surprised they went as low as they did.
Yeah, that felt really low.
Because it is.
As soon as we heard the numbers, like, one's too high, one's too low.
Yeah, because, Wave 2, I'm just like, really? Okay. I'm done?
I've seen people switching from wave 1s to wave 2s because those are
Yeah,
so easy.
Yeah,
That's going to be harder though. There's just not that much base in
there's not that
circulation.
much
for
out
wave
there.
two.
Well, some
Yeah,
of the
I-
guys that got to like 6,000 rays are thinking I can probably switch over to a wave 2, and they're probably right.
Oh yeah, sure. They can get them 1-to-1 for wave 2,
Oh, yeah.
especially with the race. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean, and wave 2, depending on who you pick, some of those are going to be pretty easy.
I would think.
Some of them are, just, rattling the cupboards looking for a card here and card there.
There's a lot of real stinkers in there too. No, I mean, pick somebody from the bad batch.
But I wonder if they'll actually stick to what they said for wave 2 and if they won't bump it up.
They're such pussies. They're never going to move that one up. They'll move the other one.
Yeah, they'll never move it
There's
up.
no way. I don't see anybody going, "Hey, you need to raise this," and they're going to do that. I don't think there's a hue and cry that they have to answer on the wave 2 that they have to move those up.
Wow.
And even if
keep
they
those
did bump it up, they'd just get a bunch of people bitching. Oh, I had like 6 hordes at 5K.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
they want people to like them. They want people to be happy and not unhappy, and that's more important really than any kind of hardcore people like us going, "This should be a lot harder." In my day, we ran uphill both ways to school in the snow and shit like that. That's what we did. I lived in Ohio. We ran uphill to school
Both ways.
in the snow.
Cool.
It was uphill both ways.
Okay.
Don't question my methods. So that's what happened, and basically it feels like a lot of people, and of course, goddamn it, I've seen like at least 2 or 3 posts in Facebook groups or in Reddits of people going, "Hey, what's a monument?" It's like, come on, man, seriously, do you have to start a new fucking comment thread for this? That just search fucking, god damn it,
Come on, man.
how to make Greg cuss more. Just fucking post. Hey, what's hoarding all about?
What's a hoard?
What's the deal with hoarding? Why would you do that? I don't know.
What's a monument?
I don't know. What is it, guys?
I don't know, Greg. What is a horde?
I don't know.
I don't really have a horde.
I don't know. So I'm at like,
A hoard is when a mommy card and a daddy card
love each other
love
very
each other
much.
very much.
20,000 times in a row. Oh, boom! Mama's not walking tomorrow, baby. There you go. Mama need a nap. There you go. So that's pretty much it for monuments. We still don't know everything, but I think we're
But they did say that the names were still going to go on the back.
yes. And then the other weird
Yes.
thing was that they opened up a couple of melds from Series 6 that they
was
had
weird.
fucked up. That was the first inkling on Thursday.
That
They said
was bizarre.
They said monument announcement. Everyone's like, "Oh fuck, here it is!" And then they go and say, "Oh psych, yeah. By the way, we had some problems with some last year, and we're gonna try to straighten that out now." And everybody's like, "Oh.
And you're just correcting the errors now?
Yeah."
Yeah.
And, well, then they didn't have all the errors attended to because apparently whoever had L337, I never got the names on them. Something went wrong with that. And so I think that they had to meld again or something like that so they could get their names. I don't know what the fuck happened because none of those are mine. But they opened up the melds for how long? Like what, 3 days?
Yeah.
Not a very long time. So, but probably some
It was more than
earnest
3 days.
some earnest hoarder out there could probably slap one of those things together. The interesting thing is those are coming out of the workbench already with the names on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you go to the workbench and look at any of those cards that are in there for the meld right now and tap on them and then look at the back, it's already got the names on them. So any of those folks that were missing those could meld and get the thing immediately and their name's already on it. Now, I don't know what would happen if somebody melded, more people than already had those melded. What happens then? Do they have to add those names in addition?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah, this is like what they did with that Series 4. Because remember, there were like 3 base cards there that they just stopped putting in packs like halfway through.
Yeah.
And they did that like 3 months later.
Yeah, it's weird. So it's kind of it's I guess it's heartening to know that even after all this time, they could go back and do some housekeeping and make it right for those folks that did that. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It was just a weird thing. So that's cool. So that was pretty much it for monuments. Now the big news this week, of course, was the pretty much expected arrival of the 54321s. And boy, howdy, was it a hot time. Those things were selling out really fast. A lot of new players who have never been through a 54321 drop did not understand what the fuck was going on when they get a notification that says new limited edition base variants just arrived and they've been sold out for 4.5 minutes already.
The concept is in the app, and it's a weird looking Max Rebo.
Let me see. Well, he's not blue.
Well, it's not blue, and it looks like he's playing with his legs. It's I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a crotch shot.
Yeah, it looks like a crotch shot.
Oh wow, that is disturbing.
That is really wow.
He might not be playing with his legs.
Oh my!
That's not his leg he's playing with.
Oh no!
It's his space penis.
Oh my!
Wow. Had to go right. Snippy.
Well,
I'll tell you what a horde is, Snippy. It's posted. What's a horde?
Yeah, that's been there for a few minutes.
I just noticed it. I try not to look at the comments because it distracts me.
Yeah. But that card it blends right into some of these choices of these.
So we'll call
5, 4,
that
3, 2, 1.
crotch shot Max Rebo coming soon.
Rebo coming soon.
Coming soon.
It probably would look good with some tier 10 faux Wookiee fur.
Yes. Get some fur in there.
The hell?
Oh yeah. So let's talk about these color choices.
Hell. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't think I actually could ever all week took these cards seriously.
After seeing Wookiee
fur. Because it's like, we're waiting for him to show up in the app. And that shows up, and I just started busting out laughing hysterically, and I have not taken them seriously since then. Yeah. Because it just...
Did you get your Wookiee matted ass hair card, Crystal?
I have collected some Wookiee hair cards.
Yeah, they're fun. I got a Chewbacca Wookiee hair one. That's the perfect fucking card. It's the most. I'm seriously. That's like the ultimate Chewbacca card I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's like a relic.
So does that count as a relic?
I don't know. I feel like it does. I mean, it's amazing. On most of them, it's just stupid. But put Chewbacca on that card. It's genius. I love it. Those
99% of them, it looks stupid and gross. Gross. It's gross.
Yeah, she was like, what
part of the Wookiee did it come from? What part of the
Wookiee does it come from? I feel like this is ass hair. I feel like this is its crotch or something. I don't like this. It makes me feel bad.
I feel bad for the hairless.
Show us on the doll where the base variant touched you.
It's hidden.
Directly right about the left pocket area where I keep my wallet.
Yeah.
It's just bad. Just a bad. And I'm sure, they have their design meetings and their little idea meetings, and they're like, what if we did Wookiee fur? And they're like, oh, no, we can't do actual Wookiee fur. People would be offended. It's got to be faux Wookiee fur.
That's right. It's fake Wookiee fur. Why? Honestly, why did it have to have that modifier? That's the stupidest fucking thing about it, is that it's faux. Number one, it can't just be fake. It has to be French and be faux. Let me get some fucking, foie gras and look at my faux Wookiee fur card. What?
Oh, just wow. Yeah, so that's literally been my spin on the whole week.
Starting on the bottom.
I've not been able to take these seriously because all I can think of is Wookiee ass hair.
I've had so many people try to get my Chewbacca, and I'm like, no.
The rainbow of these cards, and all I think is that they're rainbow ass hair rainbows. Well, they're rainbow ass rainbows. It's just no.
Well, they don't all have hair.
But part of the rainbow is hair.
Yeah.
It's just, wow, guys. I mean, really. And it's like, it doesn't match with what they did with the rest of them. Because, like, you got the 4 count was Geonosian red, which is like this kind of muted, looks like it'd be a lovely blush. It'd be a lovely blush color. I mean, all these look like great makeup colors, except for the Wookiee hair. But, so the Geonosian red be a lovely blush color. And then the 3 count is Dune Sea, which would be a lovely beige eyeshadow color. Would be fabulous. It would look really good. And then the 2 count, which is probably the best looking one, is the Bespin Sunset.
Yeah, those are nice.
Which would look lovely if you had like all those colors in like an eyeshadow
I feel
palette.
like that should have been the first. That should have been the 1 count. I really like that look of that.
Yeah,
card.
it's classy looking, and it would be a fabulous eyeshadow palette. And then for funky eyeshadow, there's the Naboo Abyss.
Yes, which is like
had bubbles,
tealish blue with bubbles in it.
The tealish blue, you put it on, go to your Jaguar games, you're ready to go.
Well, one thing,
but see, so
I actually really liked that one.
Yeah, I like that one, but it's like
Maybe not as a 1 count.
Yeah, not as the 1 count. They're all just muted. The colors are just muted. I mean, yeah, okay, it's fall, but come on. They're just muted. They're eyeshadow colors, except for the Wookiee fur.
right.
Unless you're doing some kind of funky, I don't know, RuPaul show where you're doing funky makeup or something, you're going to have like Wookiee hair eyeshadow.
Eyelashes. No, they'd have Wookiee hair
Wookiee
eyelashes.
hair eyelashes.
Because they always have the super
Yes.
crazy
Big
eyelashes.
crazy
that
eyelashes.
stick out
Okay.
14 inches
Okay.
and go.
Okay.
They get,
But
that's
just
their eyelash.
these are not variants.
Well, I
they're
will
just
say, I will
bad.
say that the rainbow, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of them all together on the sheet, I think looks really nice. I really like the way that they look. But like you say,
Because they look like lovely eyeshadow.
they don't. Compared to the wave ones popped. They had really a lot of contrast and striking color to them. The fire one was amazing looking. Those have grown on me, especially in comparison to these, which seemed kind of muted, and just didn't pop. They didn't have any.
And why did they have to change them? Why did they have
That's
to?
what
come
I
up
don't
with new
understand.
ones?
Why they had to have 2 different schemes
Why?
for the 2 different waves. That didn't make a lot of
It's
sense.
like,
to
how
me.
hard would it to just stuck
Well, it
with
is
the
easier
same
it is easier to tell what is wave 1 and wave 2, because a lot of people were, if you were trying to trade around, hey, I don't want those wave 1s. I'm only looking for wave 2s because those are new.
Oh no, Snippy. Yes, I think you're going to need to return your Wookiee ass brown mascara.
Sorry.
Yeah, because with this color palette, I think a nice strong black mascara would look the best. Especially if you're going with the teal eyeshadow. The
What is
Naboo
happening
Abyss
to our show?
eyeshadow.
What is happening to our show?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. These are just bizarre variant choices, bizarre colors. It's very strange. I mean, it's
I
like
guess it is what it is. I don't
know.
despise them, and like I say,
It's like variants brought to you by Urban Decay. No,
what's that?
it's an eyeshadow company. They make the best eyeshadows.
They have a
Yeah.
company that just makes nothing but eyeshadow.
That was their main thing. Yeah.
Are they out of business now?
No.
They
No, they make all kinds of stuff
their
now.
sales have got to be down. Who's putting on eyeshadow when you never leave the fucking house?
Well, when you're wearing a mask, it's all
hookers.
about the eyes.
Hookers still need eyeshadow.
When you're wearing a mask, all people see is your eyes.
That's true. Probably
Yeah.
your eye
Yeah.
game's got to be on fleek.
Yes. It's all about the eyes now.
Okay, I can see that.
So, Urban Decay, send me free stuff.
It's we just got a sponsor against their will. She just held him by the back of the neck. You're my sponsor now. You're my sponsor now. Well, so those were a lot. We had
I just thought Urban Decay was someone's political ideology. I don't know.
yeah, it's true. Well, Joe Biden's America.
Oh, no. Ugh, all this freedom is too much.
It's good at this.
There's so much freedom, everything burnt.
There
It's
you
on
go.
fire.
It caught fire.
It's on fire. It's all on fire.
So that was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoop-de-doo.
It was a lot.
So was it last Saturday? It was Saturday late that we had the comic covers with the Gilded.
It was their 2 p.m. prime time.
2
slot.
p.m. drop, and that was a big event of the final
comic.
The final
final
comic covers
Marvel comic covers.
for whatever reason.
For
Maybe
whatever
they'll start
reason.
doing Dark Horse. They can't.
Oh my gosh.
They can't. They would. It'd be amazing if they would.
There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no way.
Does Marvel own the rights to all that stuff? I don't know.
There's no way.
That'd be amazing because there's so much Dave Dorman and stuff and all that. Oh, tons of Dave Dorman
There's
art.
no way.
Beautiful.
There's no way they would. Nope.
No.
Nope.
But so those dropped, and there was 11, something like that. Bunch of them. I actually, for once, I got lucky. I used my house money too, baby. That the prize crystals that I got from the Digicast, I used on the Gilded, and boom, pulled a gold and a bronze.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So house money, which I churned right into big
Real money.
Sold those into real money pretty quick. So that helped with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 quite a lot. I was playing with house money all the way through, and it was great. And the other thing that was fun about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it was house money for Wookiee fur.
Magnified. Well, then the other thing I really liked about this round of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it literally has to do with one player, and that was that Purple Rain guy. Because Purple Rain will buy like any base variant known to me. You put it up, he's buying it. It's crazy. And so all the ones that I bought there, I'm like, oh boy, that guy. I would just put him up at cost and sell him right back out and get my money back out of him as fast as I could. And he was really cool about buying up those things. So I pretty much broke even on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I still have a few cards out of the thing. Nothing great, nothing fantastic, but a few cards. So that's fine. So comic covers are fun because I finally hit a Gilded. Thank God. Bristol didn't. So.
I did.
Did you? What'd you get?
I got a Poe bronze comic and got a bunch of those purple things.
Oh yeah, the purple. Those were because NYCC was last week. Is that right? I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
NYCC was last week, and they had bundles all weekend, which made us even more predict 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so we were right on the money there. So that's rare. Mark that on your calendar. We were right one time. So
I didn't get any Gilded, so I hate it.
Yeah, I usually never do. But I was just determined I'm going to go cheap. I'm going to do a jumbo on my main, jumbo on my alt, and boom, hit gold and bronze. So that was happy days are here again for me. Yahoo! Then Sunday, it was Return of the Jedi 1983, Wave 3. We have one more wave of those. I am still complete. The goddess of stickers over here, who's not collecting them all. She pulled like, what, it was like fucking 8 or something like that last week?
Yeah. And I was just like, nah.
She doesn't want
I totally could have done it, but I was just like, nah.
Yeah, you were like 3 away, and I had, I only pulled 3. She pulled 8. Do the math. I had enough to finish the wave, so thank you again, honey.
And I still managed to have, I think I saved the Leia sticker. I locked that one because I just like that one. That's the only one I liked. So.
I'm completely up to date on the die cuts as well. I mean, like I literally have every box checked on that set, so I'm pretty happy about that. Did you see that Dan Anderson went back and just got on a wild hair and decided I'm gonna collect all the 77s?
I did, and he finished it.
I can't believe he finished the yellow so fast because those were a fucking bitch. Those took me forever. Although I think he went to Jen Clark Rowery for a bunch of them. But no harm in that. So did I. That was the only way I finished the thing.
Yeah, he was throwing some baller trade bait at it.
For sure.
He got it done.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking around. I mean, that's a set you don't fuck around with. The really disappointing thing is to finish that yellow and then realize that they've only released 39 of 66 of those cards.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah,
I just want the greens for the, C-3PO cards.
No, you will not get that card. I guarantee you that will never be ported. Now, when they did the yellows, they said at the time that they were going to do those and that they were going to do the Series 4, the greens. So I'm not sure exactly what happened to that in their timeline, but it never happened.
Oh, shit. We have a limited base variant update.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, what
Those
happened?
missing cards, because there were missing ones. We are right. There were missing ones. Let's see. Some of them sold out before all the prints were distributed because of this on Monday at 2. Another 2 p.m. drama.
Oof.
Oy. So, yay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Redux. Basically, have another chance, people.
Well, there's not that many of them. Those
yeah,
are
I
going
know.
to
It's
sell
going to
out
be
in
like
like
one pack.
a billionth of a second. Seriously, there's
Basically,
like
anybody who gets in there
whoever
and
can get the
manages
first 10
pack done.
I don't think they'll release a 10-pack just with how little they're there.
Well, they said it's going to be with credit and crystal packs identical to previous waves.
Yeah,
Huh?
they do a 10-pack. Wow. Yeah. Did somebody order a truckload of more salt? Holy shit! People are
Oh
gonna
my
be
gosh.
fucking pissed. What time? When is this happening?
2 p.m.
Monday at 2.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay, Monday's fun day.
Yeah, and there's like one print. Let's see, Logray, Rookcast, Mace Windu, and Hondo.
Those are the ones.
Yeah, those are the ones that are missing. The 3 counts. There's a Count Dooku, an Enfys Nest, Boba Fett, Lando, and a Grief. 4 count. There's a Dengar, and 5 count. There's a Hondo and a Mart Matine.
Now here's a
So
confusion.
there's some good shit.
Here's a confusion.
Yeah.
Why do they have Wave 1 cards with Wave 2 variants at the top of the list?
Which one of those was Wave 1?
They're saying from Wave 1, 2 print limit, Bespin Sunset, Tier 10, Muftak. 4 print limit.
No. They're talking about when they drop them.
Oh,
From the
okay.
day
From
them-
Monday,
'cause they
Tuesday,
drop them in waves.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All the
That
ones
would have been a cool error card to have.
All the ones on
Yeah.
Friday did what they were supposed to and sold out appropriately, but Monday and Wednesday got effed up, which
Cool.
Monday only 3 cards it looked like got effed up, but a lot of cards got effed up on Wednesday.
Fun. Well, that'll be a circus.
That'll be exciting.
That'll be an absolute circus.
I mean, that's at least you've got somebody's going to get a 10-pack, and then we'll see.
We'll see. We'll
Wow.
soon see on Monday.
Ugh.
Monday.
Lord.
Big Daddy Don Garland's.
Wow.
Monday. Okay. It's usually Sunday.
Ugh.
Actually. So, so back to the sets that came out. Return.
Not that many.
Revenge of those Sith. Dual Perceptions came out. It's so red.
It's so red.
Oh, it's so
red. It's so red.
So that came out. Those are cool. I collected those. I actually I kind of like those.
You actually did those?
Yeah, I did. I like Revenge of the
You
Sith.
could have taken my dupes.
No, I felt like I should do something on my own for once.
Okay.
So I did that.
They do a really nice job with those dual perceptions as well. They always look
like
pretty
them.
nice.
I make fun of them, but the from movies that I like, I typically will collect them. Like I did the Empire ones, and I like Revenge of the Sith. Most of the live action movies ones I will do. I don't care for the Clone
And actually,
Wars.
the
Resistance,
counts are
or-
not that high on them.
surprisingly no.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, and I see a lot of
Which,
people.
and especially lately, because people were probably saving up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So
Yes.
could have been a lot of people that weren't
Yeah,
spending.
I did it with coins, so it wasn't too bad. So I figured, there's something I can do with coins, and I can make like 4 trades. Yay! And I did some trading. Hooray! That was fun. So we got coming soon to a theater near you today.
At 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. is Jedi, which is basically like Rise. It looks just like Rise. People are not excited about those. There's going to be a meld, something on the workbench for you, Crystal. Something you can do. You get in there on that workbench and get you something.
I hate the
You can
workbench.
get in there and work it
I
up.
hate that shit.
Work it up. Get you something.
Nonsense.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. But yeah, I don't know. We'll take a look.
Probably gonna be like 500 of them.
Well, it's got the flashback Leia image.
Yes, I am looking forward to that. I want that card.
Yeah.
If that's like some kind of meld workbench nonsense, I'm gonna be pissed.
Whatever, you'll get it. You'll go
A
and
nice
you'll
card. I
workbench
like
that
that.
fucking thing right up. And then the question was, so when are we expecting the 2020? I'm what they I sure will call 2021 base. We will call S8 because we're fucking assholes and we've been here long enough to know what series we're at. So that I believe he said October 26th. I believe those are supposed to come out in conjunction with the new season of Mandalorian.
Oh,
so I think
be very Mandalorian.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it'll probably be at least in the previews. If they're going to drop purples to start, I imagine it'll be pretty heavily skewed towards Mandalorian.
Yeah, I bet they'll do like a bunch of the Mandalorian first. Yeah,
but there may be some big reveals there too, because there's a lot of shit brewing in series 2 with different characters that we haven't seen yet and stuff like that. So it'll be cool to see what that is.
Well, and actually, there's supposed to be a new trailer Monday night during Monday Night Football.
And they already had another trailer too, didn't they? They had like a second.
But the next big one's coming on Monday night.
Oh my god! It's gonna have Baby Yoda holding 2 lightsabers. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Start sucking on one of them. It's just no, that's his rattle. Kyber crystal clacking around in there. So yeah, so that's when we're expecting that is post haste, not this week.
Post haste.
Yeah, not this week, but the week after. They'll have a little chill off time between 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and the launch of those, and then we'll be right up on a new base, and everyone will be running around. They did say for the marathon for the monuments that they're going to be releasing base packs for 2020 base S7 as we know it. So we'll see how that goes, which led people immediately to go, I guess only whales are going to be able to have monuments this year. Somebody actually said that. I was like, dude, whales don't give a fuck about monuments.
Right?
Seriously. True whales are like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do work. Unless they could like pay some peon to hoard them for them. Hoard my chosen hoard, peon. Yes, sir. I can see this butler just constantly spamming the feed for Princess Leia's.
That'd be useful.
Yeah, it'd be good. Let's get one. So, stuff that got fixed. That's a new segment you haven't heard anything about lately.
What?
Never
Where
seen
did
that.
this segment come?
I just made it up.
I just
made it up. I wanted to give them high fives and big ups and whatever, and accolades, whatever you want to call it, because the stuff that got fixed. They had an update. They had an update a week or two ago, and they fucked something up in the information on the back of the cards. The information sheet all just had like big question marks on everything. So they fixed that. The question marks are gone. You can see global counts and links to the sat views and all that stuff. The big thing that this update changed was the awards. Our awards are back. You can actually go and scroll back to your earliest awards now. And I was able to go all the way back to the
R2 award.
March 12th, 2015 R2 award. Boom. Day 1, baby. Right there. So that was cool. So that was nice to see that fixed after all this time. It's not a deal breaker for most people, but it's something that's been missing to be able to, God damn, I mean, scroll through all your awards back that far. It's a lot. And surprising to see the ones that I didn't get. They don't seem to be in like, I don't feel like they're in order by time. There's something going on there in terms of the sorting for that, because I couldn't find like the Reflections 2 award. I couldn't find that. And I'm sure I got that one. I don't think that I actually did Reflections at the time. I bought those later. But I didn't have a shelf award for that one. But I'm pretty sure I have one for the second one.
Just checking my inbox to see if I got any update from Jizz Blanket.
Good luck.
I did not.
So that was cool. So two things they fixed.
The thing that they fixed by breaking it more was the Jakku Sky Rex card. Yeah, that was the It was a bundle card. Was it last week?
Yeah, they had released it before.
Yeah, they had released the same image before, and they used the same image again for Jakku Sky, and
they both had the same count.
Yeah, they both had the same count, so I don't even know which was the original one. Or if
Well, the
they
one
just-
that's original Jakku Sky, I think, is stayed Jakku Sky, and then they changed the one that came out last week.
Yeah, they changed it, and it's now space variant.
Right.
So yeah, because
So it's like the only. That's not the only space variant from that wave, though, is it?
it might be.
I think it might be.
Oh yeah, okay, it's a wave 2 card.
Because space and hyperspace were only
Yeah.
wave 1.
It's like the only wave 2.
Yeah, but
space.
it's like I didn't, buy a Jakku Sky bundle to get a space card.
Right.
So, I'm waiting for Jizz Blanket to explain to me how they're going to fix that because no, that's not acceptable. I mean, just flip the image. Just flip Rex and have them point the different direction. That's fine, but make it a freaking Jakku Sky. Fix it.
Well, we'll see.
Fix it.
They'll probably just throw crystals at you and go, "Shut up. Here's crystals."
Okay. I'll
Okay.
I'll allow it.
I'll take the crystals. Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. So that's what got fixed. So John, we're moving into the segment we like to call shout outs. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have anybody you'd like to give accolades to?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to After Oblivion on the Discord. He also has successfully gotten all of the Black TK. So just wanted to give a shout out. That's an incredible achievement.
Right, for sure.
Only took me several years to complete. But, that's awesome. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see 2 of those, let alone in the same year. Two people finishing that set in the same year is amazing because it's impossible. It's like what? You could maybe 25 possible sets because of the guy hoarding the number 1.
Yep. So, well, in the awards, I think are around, I want to say like 21. So 21 total possible sets. Almost all of them are either complete sets in someone's account or they're just dead.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's a really crazy set to put together. And so many cards. That's the other thing. God damn. I mean, that's a huge set. How many cards?
It's 43 and 3 awards.
Fuck that, man. I hats off to anybody that can do that, especially these days when stuff is just, so much of that is just dead, gone, locked down. There's just no supply. There may not be that much demand. There's probably, maybe 2 or 3 guys at any given time trying to put that together. But man, there's just no supply at all.
Yeah, it's like there's one person who's happy when yellow TKs come back, and that's me.
Well, you should clack your phones together as TK bros. That's not
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No, not at all.
Smash your phones together.
Smash your phones together and throw them in a volcano.
Doosh,
There
there
you
you go. We did it.
Board
Fuck everybody.
complete.
This is a dead set now. Did you see that? My coaster stuck to my cup when I picked it up. Oh, Jesus, what'd I do?
Now you're like knocking stuff around on the computer.
A little something for the people on Twitch there, a little share screen action. So that was it. So I guess we can move right. Do you have any shout outs? I just asked John and I didn't ask you. I don't think I have any. I gave a shout out to Purple Rain because I love him like saving me from my own idiocy.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So I guess we'll move
This
into
is my usual shout out, same people.
Why don't you give a shout out to me?
Shout out to Tedsallis.
Hey, shout out to Padme1138. Thanks for your help with the 1983s last Sunday. Smash our phones together. Okay. So what you watching?
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
There we go.
Okay, so John, what you watching?
Well, speaking of dumpster fires, I've been watching the presidential. Just kidding. I have not been watching. No, I've been, I actually didn't watch anything last week because I was on vacation. But pretty recently, in lieu of watching stuff, I replayed Fallout New Vegas
Nice.
again for the umpteenth time, and then I've been replaying possibly the greatest video game series of all time. I've been replaying Red Dead Redemption.
Ah, now those are good. I've played those. They never hooked me. I know, I get the appeal. It's Rockstar, and it's in that same framework of GTA. But I just never quite hooked me. I've played a few of them, and it just never quite got me. I don't know. Maybe because it's the Western. I don't know.
It's just excellent. They do a great job with the characters and the stories, and just kind of the little extra things you can do. So I probably still have several hours to go on that, but that's what I've been doing.
I like riding the horses around, and every time I get on the horse, Ghost Riders in the sky, but I can only go so long with that. After a while, I'm just like that.
Okay.
So I don't know. Those are good games. I finished playing. I pretty much like wrapped up Fallout again. Played through all the DLC and everything Fallout 4, and now I've been playing Squadron some, but I'm playing story mode. I have tried to play.
Did you get beat up by a bunch of
I haven't been able
10-year-olds?
to play online yet. I don't think I got the hookup for what in terms of
It's probably for the best.
signal. Yeah, they're saving me from myself.
We need to figure out a way to just. Can you do like 2-player on it or something?
I don't know. That'd be fun if me and Zoe could shoot each other.
Because she would like destroy you
She'd
in
slaughter
like 5
me.
minutes.
She's pro gamer.
Yeah.
She's a pro gamer for sure.
For sure.
So no, I've been doing that. I watched Ghost Rider the other day. That's what got the Ghost Rider in my head again. I was like, I was just flipping. Most of the time when I try to watch stuff, literally like I don't have the TV on in the living room because that's where the kids doing school all day. And so I don't have the TV on. And then a lot of times when she gets done with school,
you could watch all the stuff on your iPad.
I know, but I just, I don't want to really. And
I put in the passwords for you.
I know. You're helpful. But I'll just forget. I don't even turn the TV on. And it'll just stay off until like 6 or so. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should try to watch something. So I'll try to watch something. But I was trying to, I go in and then I just scroll. I scroll and I scroll and I scroll and I scroll. We have every goddamn streaming service known to man, a million choices. All I have to do is commit to something and I can watch whatever anytime I want. And I just scroll and I scroll and I scroll. So for whatever reason, here's how fucking bad my brain is. I said, oh, I should watch Ghost Rider. The one with Nicolas Cage.
That movie was so bad.
Oh my God, it's
we
fucking
saw it
horrible.
in the movie theater.
We saw it in the movie theater. I was like, oh,
pumped.
we gotta see that. No, there's stuff in it that's fucking badass.
Badass.
How do you gonna not a guy riding on a flaming motorcycle with a flaming skull with a flaming chain? There's some shit in there that's fucking like, yeah, that's fucking badass. But everything else under it is just garbage. And Nicolas Cage, he's literally doing Elvis the entire fucking movie. He's like, dude, I'm young Elvis. I'm going to play him like Elvis. And he does this at the camera. I don't know how many times. And it's just like that. I'll be right back to pick you up, little lady. It's fucking ridiculous. I was howling laughing at it. So that's big fun. So I watched that. And that's the only noteworthy thing I could think of that I watched Asuka fucking Ghost Rider. So now for the higher thinking and intelligent people in our audience is Crystal's weekly report of educational programs and historical documents for your perusal. Take it away, Crystal.
Okay. The usual stuff that's still on is going along well, and I'm up to date. Lovecraft Country is just insane, continues to be insane, but I like it.
Tell them watched it.
It's great. I will.
I
don't even understand what is going on?
It's so good. I don't even know what happened in the show.
And I have no idea what's going to happen, and I like that. So I'm still enjoying Lovecraft Country. Up to date as well on Fargo because it's got Timothy Olyphant in it, and it also has the guy who was the guy with the mask on Boardwalk Empire. Do you remember that guy?
Oh yeah, Mr. Harrow.
Yeah, it has Mr. Harrow. Him and Timothy Olyphant are like cops together in this show.
That's a lot of intensity.
It is. It is.
That's like good cop, intense cop. Just kidding. They're both intense.
Well, actually, the Mr. Harrow guy, he's kind of not as intense, but that's a good show. I know, Cecil. I know. I had to resubscribe to Epix because there turned out there were 2 shows on there that I wanted to catch up on.
That's right.
There was season 2 of Britannia, which is insane and does not seem historically accurate. But I don't know. I'm watching that. And then there was a show that I watched the first episode of. It was like free. And that's how they get you with the free episode.
Uh-huh.
And it had Sam Jackson in it. And it's called Enslaved. And it's like, history of slavery and stuff. But they do a lot of archaeology and historical stuff. And a lot of underwater archaeology. Like finding ships and stuff down in there and everything. And there's like, I think there are like up to like 5 episodes there are of this show. But it's very interesting. So that's for your educational.
And it can tack on some extra white guilt.
Yeah, so you can tack that on.
Yeah.
And then I was very excited because Star Trek Discovery came back this week.
Yes.
And we all watched it.
Yeah, we all sat together and watched
it. And it's just 1 episode a week, so that's good. Oh, that's good. So we could just, we don't have to like overdo it and watch them all. We just 1 episode a week, but they're like, oh yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, Star Trek Discovery is back. They're 900 years in the future.
They play that show really heavy.
So
they really play
anything can happen.
They really go for the very.
It's a good show.
It's a bit overwrought though.
No, it isn't.
At times, yeah. It's
no,
a bit
it
overwrought.
Isn't. Grow a heart. Gosh, dude.
It's a bit overwrought.
No, it is not. It is not.
Listen.
It was so nice when the Federation, they found the guy with the Federation and the flag, and it was lovely.
My pencil, I need to I need to get the point out longer so I can write again. And it is part of my human nature to never give up until I've done that thing that I set out to do. God bless America. That's about the level of stuff sometimes in the show.
Then you don't need to watch it. I'll watch it without you.
Well, there was fun stuff too. The part where she was, there was some like kind of goofy stuff with her flying around and hitting stuff when she came out of the wormhole and was smacking into everything. And there was about a good 10-minute sequence of her flying through space.
It was not 10 minutes.
Boom, banking off everything. It was fun. I like that. It was kind of they played it kind of comedically in that.
Yeah.
But in general, so.
Yep, I should probably get CBS All Access to watch it.
Wait till the end of the season and then you can get it all. Maybe they'll have a.
Well, I haven't watched season 1 or 2 yet either.
Oh, so. Season one and 2 are really good. Season 1's
they're fantastic.
Season 1's
and I need to watch the Picard show.
Actually, I'd rather say watch Discovery.
Really?
Yeah. Because like the season 1 of Discovery is, season 1 and season 2 are unique in their own ways, in that kind of different things are going on, and the captains, you have different captains on Discovery, and season 2 with Captain Pike.
That was fucking amazing. That was really great.
Yeah, you need to watch. You get caught up on Discovery season 1 and season 2. So then when Brave New Worlds comes out, then you're ready for Captain Pike and young Spock, who is amazing.
That's a good crew. I like that whole thing there.
And really who's number 1 again? Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Except she's got dark hair.
And she's not naked and painted blue.
And she's not naked and painted blue.
Maybe later in the show.
Yeah.
They'll have a party
So why don't you tell them about that thing that we tried to watch together?
It popped up, I think, in HBO Max or I can't remember where.
Yeah, HBO.
And
Oh boy.
Cats. Because I saw it come up. I was like, y'all, we need to try to watch this because it's probably hilarious and we can heckle the fuck out of it. We can have a really great time because it's supposed to be just a fucking dumpster fire, just train wreck terrible. So I put it on and we started watching, and at first I'm like, and after a couple minutes, just like, this isn't funny, man. This isn't funny. This is all too disturbing, and I'm not liking
What is
this.
a Jellicle cat? What is a Jellicle?
Jellicle cats, they're Jellicle cats. We're gonna sing about Jellicle cats for 10 fucking minutes. It's Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats. That's what Jellicle cats are. There's no fucking answer. It's just, but we're gonna say it again and again. Jellicle cats, Jellicle cats. Row, 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 Jellicle cats.
Oh my gosh.
Those 30 seconds were better than anything we saw in the 15 minutes we tried to watch. It's painful. Painful. Now, apparently, somewhere out there, originally, at some point,
The cats had buttholes.
the cats had assholes. Because when you see cats all the time, cats always have their tail in the air, and there's a fucking asshole hanging out. Constantly. That cats always have their asshole on display. They think it's the greatest goddamn thing in the world. And at some point when they made this, under the tails, they all had assholes. And then they are those assholes? And so they had to go back and take all the assholes out. But apparently there's an entire cut of the film available called the butthole cut.
Release the butthole cut.
Release. Oh, seriously. It was like on Twitter for ages. Release the butthole cut. Somebody to get that fucking butthole
You
cut.
cowards, release
Dude,
the
seriously,
butthole
if they
cut.
put that out on Blu-ray and had the butthole cut as a special feature, they'd sell some discs, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we tried to watch Jellicle Cats, Jellicle Cats. And it's got a great cast, but you can't tell who anybody fucking
The
is.
only one I recognized was Idris Elba.
Idris Elba plays like an old, scraggly, scarred up cat. He may be McCavity.
Was he a Jellicle cat?
I'm not sure if McCavity counts as a Jellicle cat. Here's some bad backstory. Okay, I've seen the play Cats.
I never have.
I've seen presentations of Cats in the theater, big touring company presentations of it back in the day when it was really popular. And it's a fine show. It's a complete clusterfuck. But this movie takes it to a whole nother level. And they do a lot with making the scale of the characters fit into this enlarged city. So they feel like they're small little cats, but then you see like one of the main characters, like as a cat in the road. The thing that's the problem with it is their bodies are human bodies. And so when they go down on all fours with all this makeup and a tail, they just look like monkeys. They don't look like cats at all. They look like monkeys. And so it doesn't work, the whole thing's just a fucking mess. So I cannot recommend see Cats because it's not good. It's fucking horrible. Not even as
I got the Greg cut from there, and that was really all I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. 90 minutes of me going, Jellicle Cats, Jellicle Cats. Jellicle Cats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jellicle Cats. So,
Our cats were not amused by that. They just walked by. They didn't like that.
with their assholes in the air.
Yes. They did not
They
approve.
are living fur-covered assholes. So that's it. So final thoughts. Any final thoughts? John, you got any final thoughts for the people out there? You're going to go Star Trek Discovery level emotion on us?
Asshole.
Yes, very much so. Fire Todd Walsh.
Who? Who's that?
For real! For real! He is an abomination to defensive football. He is trash. This is the fitting background for Todd Wash's defense, or lack thereof.
Who's he?
Who is
I
he?
really just wanted to hear that.
The Jaguars' defensive coordinator. We had one. Did you
Didn't
know?
realize that there was one.
Apparently.
Judging by the hijinks I've been seeing.
Apparently.
America's highlight reel team is back in action.
And I'm blaming him for the Rona that they have at the training camp, right? Or not training camp, on the practice squad. Somebody on the practice squad has Rona.
Cool.
So thanks, Todd Wash. It's probably his fault.
Well, it feels like most of the Jags have been playing on 50% lung capacity already. Oh! Shots fired at their lungs.
Oh, wow.
Shots fired at their lungs. Wow. So I like that we've, like, the last third of the show has been all in Joe Biden's America. Oh, my taxes.
No.
My taxes are so high. Oh. Okay. So final thoughts. Well, I was thinking, and I'm throwing this idea out, and I want some either feedback or pushback from some of our listeners. I was thinking of doing a watch party on Halloween, like at 3:00 in the afternoon on Halloween, assuming the Digicast fuckers don't do something on Halloween.
They were kind of trying to figure something out.
About possibly doing like a watch party where basically like I do this like on Twitch where the movie would be on and then we'd be down in the corner and we'll just MSTK one of my bad movies and do like a watch party.
How can you show somebody's movie though?
No, it's Twitch.
There's no like rights involved.
It's Twitch. It's live. I've seen people.
If it's public domain, you should be good.
People, well, there's the movie that I would pick, nobody would fight over, and plus it's on Twitch, it's live, so there's no lawyers out there going. It's not like YouTube. People do this, believe me. So
yeah, especially because isn't the movie you were talking about earlier public domain, anyways?
Yeah, I think it is. I think the rights are so tied up that nobody can claim any rights to it. It's that. What was it, Shocking Dark or something like that? I think it's Shocking Dark, that one I talked about before that was the supposed to be Terminator. It's like Italian Terminator 2. It's a fucking muddled mess of rights issues. So I'm pretty confident that I can get away with running that on Twitch. So we'll give it a try. So that's what I'm thinking. So if anybody thinks that's a great idea, tell me yay. Or if you have a better suggestion for a either that or maybe Johnny Cool. Johnny Cool is pretty fucking horrible though. Shocking Dark has more laughs per minute. Johnny Cool just has an overall what the fuck. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do some tech checks and see if I can figure out how to put that together and put it out there and see if we can't get something together before Halloween. So that's pretty much it. No other final thoughts? Then let's call it a day.
Yep.
Thank you very much for joining us this week, John. It is a pleasure as always.
Thanks for having me. Always a good time.
And thank you very much, Padme1138, for all your assistance and everything that we do here together as a husband and wife and father and mother and fellow collectors. I wanted to take it to the discovery level.
Take to a weird level there.
I wanted to take it to a discovery level of emotion.
I'm not going to watch it with you next time.
No, you should. That way when they start that, I can go, oh, God, here we go. Get out the hanky.
And I just want to say thank you to Greg for his rendition of Cats.
Jellicle Cats.
That made my week.
That's something that'll haunt your dreams.
That's pretty much all you need. So, folks, you can reach out to us. We are on Twitch. You should follow us on Twitch. Thank you for watching Call Me Nemo. We really appreciate you being there. You can watch us live every Saturday at around 9 a.m. on Twitch here. You can check us out on wherever your podcasts are available. We have a video version of this on YouTube. I'm actually projecting a laser beam of this show at the moon. So if you go out and look at the moon at night, you might see some of the show up there. and that's fun. We have a phone number. You can reach out to us at 904-628-1138. We have an email. It's hoardcast@gmail.com. And we are on Twitter @Hoardcast. So if you can't find us, you ain't looking. So shame on you.
Okay.
So thanks again, John. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
And thank you to everybody out there for living one more week in Joe Biden's America.
Or the Jaguars defense.
The Jaguars defense.
Same
Arrivederci.
difference.
Arrivederci. Enjoy the flames. Oh, that's a nice.
Minchu, you knocked me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, my hands are so cold. Oh, that's nice. Hey, okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.